Set targets. Setting targets takes research and can lead to big debates among company leaders. Target setting for new metrics requires time to find and analyze past data. You may discover that you don't have past data for the metric. In that case, you have two choices. One, make your best guess, or two, track the metric for a while until you have better data to set a target. I would recommend tracking the metric for a while before setting your target, especially if you're using the metric for compensation. Look for erratic behavior of the metric in the past. You may find that the metric is very volatile. For example, some metrics at companies I worked at would bounce up and down month to month. The true story of how the metric was trending over time would be obscured if we focused on why it was going up and down so much each month. If compensation was based on a year end number, compensation amounts could swing wildly based on that volatility. For example, I monitored metrics that would jump up and down based on the day of the week. A credit union I worked at monitored deposits. Deposits would spike up on Fridays because of all the paychecks being deposited. The balances would then drop during the next week as people spent their paychecks. One way to deal with volatility is to measure the metric as the average of the past 3 months. If you know what's causing the volatility, you can adjust monthly targets for the expected amount of the volatility. Tracking the past is preparation for the real art of target setting, projecting potential future metric amounts. Take past patterns and trend lines to estimate future amounts. Of course, business management isn't just accepting trends. You want to implement strategies to improve the trend. Adjust future amounts for how much you think you can change the trend due to future company initiatives. Another art of target setting is human psychology. What will employees do to improve this metric? Some things are exactly what you want to happen. Sometimes there are other things to improve the metric that aren't as helpful. High sales goals can be achieved by deep discounting. Yes, you hit your sales goal, but profits cratered. You could mitigate this by having both a sales KPI and a profit KPI. Decide if you only need to set one target or if you want to set the ranges of red, yellow, green that we saw in the dashboards. Another decision mentioned earlier in this course is whether to set a stretch target or something more attainable. Your dashboard could have a mix of stretch targets and ones that are easier to achieve. A last consideration is who will approve the targets. Options include the CEO, the owner or owners, senior management, a board of directors. It could be one of these, or more than one may need to approve the targets. You've picked your metrics and set your targets for them that will drive success in your company. It's now time to get everyone involved in achieving that success.